Okay. Everyone else want to question Mr. Pete over here?
I do, Your Honor.
Masood?
Mr. Pete Gonzalez, my name is Attorney General Aliana Vargas of the Turner's Department of Justice. My question is today, yes, that maybe the murder was in self-defense of your partner over there, but can you agree that you have kidnapped officers and killed officers in the past?
I cannot because that was not me.
Okay. Can you testify that your associates in this courtroom, whether they're here in spirit or still out
He can't
there,
testify against me. I'm married to him. He can't testify against me.
Quiet.
can you testify
That's
or can you fuck, what am I trying to look for here?
I don't know.
Can
You keep walking back and forth. It's scary.
can you say for certain that you or your comrades of your certain organization has killed cops before? Is that correct?
Yes, but yes, and they have been dealt with. They have been dealt with.
Have they been arrested before, or are they in custody now as we speak?
No, they were killed.
Okay.
By
So,
cops, not
Your
me.
Honor, I do want to
Just
point out
clarify
that my second piece of evidence for Exhibit B-1, that my Department of Defense and my soldiers were actively on a secret investigation slash co-op or covert mission to look for cartel members. And I do want to bring that out in court today, in that if you kill a federal officer, doesn't matter if it was in defense or not, you will be punished to the highest extent of the law and federal justice system.
I object.
Well, that will be determined.
I object.
So,
Okay, that's for the murder charges.
correct.
How would you plead for the terrorism charges?
Guilty as fuck.
Guilty?
I
Okay.
also want to submit one more piece of evidence. It's in the courtroom as we speak, sir, of the possession of a illegal or deadly weapon inside his or in his inventory that we retrieved after the raid.
The Potts grenade.
Correct, for that charge of terrorism.
Okay, and you said you plead guilty for that, Mr. Pig?
Yeah, I do.
For both the possession and conspiracy to commit terrorism
There was
and kidnapping.
now you're throwing charges out.
No,
I
sir.
did not
It's
do anything in tempt of nothing.
Order, please.
Sir.
I did have the HE round. Yes, I do admit I had the HE round and the epoxy.
Okay, so
Okay, and he's
you have been charged for the one count of possession of a deadly weapon, which is a 40 Mike Pox round, and one count of conspiracy to commit terrorism charges because of that Pox round.
Wrong. I didn't attempt to use it.
But you still had possession of it. Is that correct?
Did I shoot it at you? I had possession, but I did not attempt
no further
to use
questions,
it,
Your Honor.
Okay.
The state of Tenars would want to push charges of one count of conspiracy to commit terrorism.
okay. What's the charges for this young lady over here?
Charges. Let me find them in my notes here.
Can you put them in the courtroom for me?
Yes, sir. I can do that.
So
you might.
Question.
Yep.
The question. So what's gonna happen to the officer that supposedly said that they saw all this when they were behind a fence?
And then
That's
lied.
my question. And then lied.
That was on. Yes, he lied that he saw it all. Under oath.
We'll get down to this, okay? We'll get down to it. Everyone come out. Is anyone got any more questions for Mr. Pete?
No, sir. He's relieved.
You might step down.
Thank God.
Your Honor, I would like to bring up Mrs. Christina Gonzalez as a this is not a witness, but to be questioned, cross-examined, sir.
I got
Go
you.
ahead.
Oh, wait,
Mr. James, can you do me one favor, please? Handcuff Mr. Pete here.
Christina, can you
Hello,
raise your left
how are
hand and
you?
repeat after me?
I can. Hold on.
There you go.
What the hell is it? Oh, there it is.
Hold on. Yeah,
There you
I'm
go.
not trying
Swear
to
to
put
tell
them
the
on you,
truth, the
but
whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
I do.
Alright. Miss Christina, where were you on the event where you kidnapped one of my officers and killed one of my federal agents of NATO forces, or NATO soldier?
Did not kill him.
she wasn't
I
there.
self-defense for one,
Shush.
and I'm Rick. I'm Rick. Just so you know.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
also.
My bad.
I did not. I self-defensed,
Okay.
and I was there in the whole thing. I was threatened.
Okay. And how were you threatened when my federal agent was actively on a covert operation to find and dismantle cartel operations in the region?
I had an
Right.
accidental discharge at Cabanino.
Wait, is he Casino or is he Rick?
I'm Rick. Just call me Rick, please. My
Okay.
character died in the whole thing because we
Okay.
redid it. I'm Rick.
Okay.
I'm very
So
Rick.
Rick did the
Yeah,
kidnapping
no.
as well, right?
Yes.
Of the officer.
Rick didn't
Okay.
die.
Rick died in
He
the
was-
operation when we
in
went
the
to
first one,
Cabanino
but then
in
we
the first
reenacted
operation.
it. But then we reenacted it because we wanted to let it last longer. We wanted to
Okay.
let it last longer and everything like
Oh,
that.
so Rick didn't die in the end.
No, Rick's
No,
not dead.
no,
Rick's not dead.
Okay.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay. So, what'd you say? Repeat your question. Didn't hear you. After all. Hello.
Yes. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
how was I threatened? How was I threatened? How was I threatened?
Yes. How did you feel threatened, even though my federal agents or my NATO soldiers were in the area?
I had an accidental discharge, and it hit my friend's foot.
Okay.
And we were
That
heading
is
to Cabanino. I had to bandage him, and while I was bandaging him, I laid in a bush. Okay, I was sitting in a bush. I had to take a shit. I was laying down, taking a shit in a bush.
Okay.
Okay, and then whenever this guy ran up, okay, this random guy, had no armband or anything, came up and started talking.
Can you
And then
describe
my
that man?
friend, is the
Camo.
deceased man.
Okay.
His name was, I think,
Jacob.
Jake. No, not Jacob.
Martinez.
No, was
Yes,
it
it
Jacob?
was. It was Jacob Martinez. Yes, it was.
Okay. Okay.
Because he called me on the phone before it all happened.
Oh. Okay. And then my friend over there, sitting right there on that bench, Pete,
Hello.
went around because he saw something move in a bush behind a fence. Because he was walking around. And next thing you know, we have this officer James laying behind a bush and a fence. Then whenever we see him, my guy that died, that I self-defended myself from,
Okay,
pulled a
hold
gun
on.
on me.
Let me stop you there. So you said that. Okay, so you were in the middle of the road, right? And when my federal agent stopped you, you were talking to them, having a simple conversation.
We're having
Okay.
a simple conversation, and then
Okay.
then my friend goes behind a fence.
Okay, so
because he was walking like this and-
let me ask you this, Mr. Gonzalez.
Yes.
How did you see
Yes.
my partner that was behind the fence?
I
seen
didn't.
him move.
He seen him. He was walking around here. Can I show you something? So say this is the road.
Okay.
Guys in front of me. My partner goes around this way, just walking around, moving. Then he turns, and it's like, there's a guy there. He runs up. He checks on him. He goes, "What are you doing?" And the
then
next
he
thing you know,
proceeds to pull a gun out on
he
me.
pulls my guy right here pulls a gun out on us, aims this way, the guy that died, and I'm like, okay, I'm scared. I was scared for my life, and
Okay.
that causes for self-defense. And
Okay.
as soon as
Can
he
you?
pulled that gun, I went like this and shot 20 rounds, and he shot a whole mag.
Okay.
Fully automatic
Okay,
weapon.
that's enough on the murder charge.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
What else?
Let's see. What other charges is against them?
Kidnapping.
Kidnapping.
No, we did kidnapping.
We did kidnapping.
For me.
So the murder
That's all.
charge on you.
Mhm.
I think Mr. P's got a murder charge on him as well.
No,
Conspiracy,
no,
that's
I fought
correct.
that. Fought that.
You thought that?
Yeah.
Your Honor,
yeah,
the
that's what
state
we started out
attorneys
with.
and the attorney general, defense attorney's office would like to push for charges on the one count of kidnapping on both of each of them, and accessory to kidnapping for Mr. Pete Gonzalez.
No,
We also-
No, Pete did the
you
kidnapping.
tried to
I'm
get
the
it
accessory.
Be quiet.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right. We would
I'm
like
just
to
trying
push
get it
for
straight.
one count of accessory to kidnapping for Mr. Rick Gonzalez, one count of murder of an LEO, even if it wasn't self-defense, and 2 counts of illegal discharge of a firearm with intent to harm or kill officers in the line of duty.
Okay, well, I'm gonna make my decisions for you guys. I'll be back in a moment.
Your
Please
Honor,
may
we
everyone
do.
see
We
you.
also do have proof as well how the officers saw that the one NATO unit get
Ooh.
how he got shot. He did have
Objection.
eyes.
He lied.
He did have
Objection.
eyes. He did have eyes on the officer that got shot, or the federal agent that got done, the NATO soldier.
So,
If
hold
you
on.
want me to
That's
submit that
false.
evidence.
That's
You're
false.
you're telling me he
Right.
lied on my stand when I
Right.
asked him if he saw anything. He lied. You're telling me that's what you're saying. He
false.
lied to me. He
He
lied
was
under
knocked
oath.
out for about
Attempt
an
in
hour.
court. Attempt to objection. Sorry. Order in the court. Order in the court.
Well, I'm gonna go make my decision.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Everyone, please be seated.
Thank you, Judge.
Can I go smoke a cigarette?
You, sir. Come with me.
Okay.
Let me handcuff both of y'all.
Why?
What?
Why do you gotta-
I
we're
need
not
I need
doing
handcuffs.
We're in court. We're in
I know,
court.
but I don't want you guys to escape.
I'm
We-
not
why would we? We're
escaping.
waiting.
Bailiff, do you
I just
have
asked if I could
extra
get a
set of cuffs?
cigarette. Dude, you guys are corrupt as fuck.
Thank you.
Corrupt as fuck.
Sit down, please. Please sit down.
Eat my ass.
Sit down.
Make me.
I brought you out here.
Just set. We're winning.
Because
Just set. We're winning.
you're
We're winning.
part
Just
of
sit down.
all this.
This is bullshit.
Sit down.
Yeah.
Be quiet, please.
I'm sitting down. Shut up. Get away from me.
Do you need food? Yes or no?
No.
Do you need food? Sir?
No, I'm fine.
We're in court recess. We're allowed to talk.
Keep it down to a minimum.
Easy.
We're winning. No.
Bailiff with me.
No.
Self-defense.
But honestly, I'm just trying to get a grasp of the whole thing. I might be entirely wrong. I don't know what's happened before. I don't know the history of.
What do you think?
everything, but to me, it does seem like self-defense.
This whole situation. Bailiff, you can watch the suspects. The accused.
I'm gonna go smoke
Fucked
a
up, dude,
cigar,
besides.
IRL.
Huh?
I'll be right back.
They've what? Sorry, they've agreed
Fucked
on the
up to be
kidnap.
precise.
Yes.
Yeah. I think we can get him for the
Cheers.
kidnapping charges.
Obviously.
That's
I
fine.
don't-
Go ahead.
My decision.
That's fine.
Copy.
We
Thank you,
pled.
brother.
We pled guilty to the kidnapping charges.
I don't know how you heard that, sir. We were over there in the corner, so pretend you
Yeah,
didn't
I was
hear
about
that.
to say, don't.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Spit out of character. My lock bit broke. Can you open the door?
I got it.
Yeah.
I got it.
You got it?
I got it.
You ready to be let out for contempt of court? Or you want to go to jail for contempt? Okay, cool. Copy that.
Hello, Judge.
Hello.
All rise. Court is now back in session.
Everyone remain seated, please. I've come
Can
to
we
the
be
conclusion.
unhandcuffed?
with my jury, then Mr. Rick is going to be classed as self-defense, but are both being charged with kidnapping. And what was the jail time for kidnapping?
Is death penalty, sir, and banishment from safe zone.
Is that the lowest you can get?
We can do push for 30 minutes of extra jail time, sir. With the bond, we still want them to pay restitution to the family and their fines.
Alright, gentlemen, you got a choice. Either go to jail for 30 minutes and pay a fine, or be banned from the safe zone.
I'll be banned from the safe zone.
That's your choice. Mr. Pete?
I think he's busy. 1 second.
He is smoking a cigar.
Yeah, he's alligator, he's AKRO.
So we also would like to push for what we're trying to push for. The possession of a deadly weapon with intent to harm. We'll consider.
Does he have a firearm license for that weapon?
No, sir. That was for the pox grenade. That was on him, and we'll.
That was on him, not on Mr. Ricker.
No. I'm sorry. That's a different person then. I'm sorry about that.
Mr. James? James,
Yes, Your Honor.
please handcuff Mr. Rick. Mr. Rick, please stand by the entrance.
Your Honor, with that, him being banned from the safe zone, if he does come back, is he allowed to be arrested on charges of trespassing?
Yes.
Copy that, thank you.
We'll just wait for Mr. Pete to
Yes, sir.
Mr. Pete to stop daydreaming. Scratch that. Right, Mr. James and sorry, also I don't know your name, Mr. Drippy. This officer here, what's his name?
Um,
Oh, this one here. That one.
who? You what? This officer?
Yep. What's his
Officer.
name?
I don't know his name.
Officer Johnson.
Officer Johnson as well.
You do brothers or something? Right. Mr. James and Mr. Johnson, please can you escort Mr. Rick out of the safe zone, please?
I stay here for my friend until he gets out,
No.
please.
No.
Escort.
Secretary, can you close the door for me?
The fact that there's 2 Johnsons on the police force is wild.
Can you close the door for me so I don't get
Yes, sir.
sniped?
Yep, no, gotcha.
Does everybody agree what just happened?
No, sir, but I am not here to judge. Again, I'm just Secretary of Defense and Justice
What?
Okay.
and Attorney General.
What did
Right,
you do?
Mr. Pete, you've got a choice. Either you got 30 minutes in jail and pay a fine, or you've been banished from safe zone, and if you ever enter this safe zone again, you'll be arrested on the spot
How much
and
is the
charged for
fine?
trespassing.
Fine
How much is the fine, sir?
is $10,000 with bond approval at set to $350,000. We want them, either one of the two, to pay restitution to the family of the fallen officer.
Well, I think it should be only fair that the guy that killed him should pay it. I mean, how much would it be if I just pay you $500,000, skip the 30 minutes in jail, and just pay restitution and the fee or the fine?
Are you bribing a federal officer of the court?
No, I'm just asking.
Is that a deal you're willing to take?
How much is he willing to pay?
500,000.
Yeah, 500,000. We'll settle for 500,000 to restitution of the fallen officers. And our choice.
Plus the fine too.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Who do I make the check out to?
And is that including the 30 minutes in jail, or is that for you to walk?
That's for me to just walk.
Is that okay with you?
It's fine by me. We'll unhook him.
Okay.
Bailiffs, if you
Okay,
can unhook Mr. What's his name here? Gonzalez.
Okay. Do I just pay that down at the station?
You can pay it here, sir.
Okay. Who do I make the check out to?
You would make that out to outside Sphere 7 from Daisy Plus Plus.
The bank, right?
Yes, sir.
Does it make you aware your body, Rick, is not allowed in the safe zone now?
Okay. That's
Neither
fine.
of them are, sir.
Listen.
Your Honor.
Wait, whoa,
He's
whoa,
paying-
whoa,
he's
whoa,
paying
whoa,
his
whoa,
fine,
whoa,
and he
whoa,
can
wait,
walk.
Oh,
whoa,
okay,
whoa,
that's fine.
I'm
Yeah,
paying
yeah, yeah.
500,000.
Sorry. Yeah, okay. That's right.
Say?
That's right. Sorry.
Everyone get down. It's a tactical nuke in 3 minutes.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Spears,
unhook Mambo.
Spears, can you jump into can you call me on Discord how you did before so you can help me pay it?
Yeah.
I can help you pay, man.
Okay.
I can do it
don't
right
care
now.
Whoever helps me.
So you
no
go
shit,
into
thanks,
Union
man.
Bank. Into Union Bank, buddy.
Yeah, I am.
Do slash
What, 500,000, right?
withdraw 500,000. Then slash pay. And every outside spare. And you type the same amount and you just withdraw.
You know what's ass? I totally forgot to record the whole fucking live stream of us.
Come
in
on,
court.
Spears, you're lacking. You're lacking.
So I hope somebody else did it.
Come on.
I actually
Do better,
I can
Spear.
clip it.
Do
I
better.
can clip it. Hold on, I'll clip it right now.
I don't know if I can clip it. It might be